Good morning. Good morning, and thank you for being here today. We very much appreciate your presence for our special occasion, Roxboro Savings Bank's Centennial Celebration. Your presence today is a humbling reminder of the level of support that we enjoy in this community. To begin with, we would like to recognize state and federal elected officials or their representatives who are with us today. Jeremy Borden, would you please raise your hand? Jeremy is joining us from Senator Craig Meyer's office and has brought a letter from Senator Meyer that I would like to read in part. And he writes, I am delighted to extend warm greetings to all of you gathered at this celebration to honor Roxboro Savings Bank. Celebrating 100 years in business is such a momentous occasion, and you all must be so proud that your bank has reached this milestone. As community members, you should also be proud of yourselves for supporting this institution through the years to ensure its success and longevity. Of course, it was easy to do since Roxboro Savings Bank was founded on principles of excellent customer service and positive community involvement, and because Roxboro Savings Bank embodies those fundamental tenets today. Again, I appreciate your invitation to attend and regret that I couldn't be with you. Please accept my most sincere congratulations on your centennial celebration and best wishes for many more successful years. NC Senator Greg Myers. Thank you. We are extremely fortunate to have Sam Shoemate here. Sam? Just raise your hand. Sam has offered to come forward and offer a few remarks. Sam is with Senator Ted Budd's office.
Thank you, Keith. On behalf of North Carolina's new United States Senator Ted Budd, I would like to congratulate the entire team here at Roxboro Savings Bank on their centennial anniversary. At the core of their mission statement is to be recognized as second to none in the level of customer service provided to Roxboro, Person County, and the surrounding areas in which they serve. I cannot think of an organization more deeply invested in bettering their community. Senator Budd has always been an ally for community banks and will continue to do so over the next 6 years. If we can ever help anybody in this room with something that's a big problem like the IRS or something as small as dealing with the post office or renewing or expediting a passport, just know you've got a friend in us and you can call us. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Sam. We appreciate that, and please convey our appreciation to Senator Budd. We're very fortunate that Governor Roy Cooper sent us a warm letter of congratulations, and it reads as follows. As Governor of North Carolina, I am honored to congratulate you and all of your associates and staff at Roxboro Savings Bank on the celebration of 100 years of operation. I sincerely appreciate the personal and economic effect your financial institution has had on the people of Person County and the surrounding area. You have played and continue to play an important role in the community. My best wishes for continued success in all of your future endeavors. With warm personal regards, Governor Roy Cooper. We are very pleased to have with us today so many former employees and directors of Roxboro Savings Bank. These members of the Roxboro Savings Bank family have each played a role in helping us reach this milestone, and I would like to ask each to raise their hand, and if you will all please join me in a round of applause. Thank you. I would also like to express my gratitude to the members of the media who are here today to help us to promote the event. We are extremely fortunate to have from Raleigh, Peter Gwaltney, the President and CEO of the North Carolina Bankers Association. Peter and his staff provide invaluable support to our bank, and Peter is a dear friend, and he has offered to make a few remarks. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Keith. It's an honor to be with all of you today to celebrate this very important occasion. You know, as the spokesperson and representative of North Carolina's banking industry, I don't get to go to too many 100th anniversaries. And so I would not have missed this for the world. I think it's important for all of you to know, the directors, the staff, the leadership, and the depositors, to know that Roxboro Savings Bank has a respected and strong voice at the national level and at the state level. And that's just important for you to know, thanks to the leadership of the bank and to my good friend Keith Epstein. So I just want to thank you all again for having me here, for all that you do for Person County and the extended area that you serve, and congratulations.
Next, it is my great pleasure to introduce someone most of you know very well, the Honorable Marilyn Newell, Mayor of the City of Roxboro. Marilyn is also a leader within the bank as a member of our senior management team and the chair of our Centennial Committee.
Good job.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Thank you for that warm introduction, Keith. Put the eyes on. It is indeed an honor to come before you today as the mayor of the city of Roxboro, but especially as a member of the Roxboro Savings Bank family. For now 100 years, this bank has carried the name of Roxboro through every change made since the days it was founded. It is a unique legacy in our community for a financial institution to not only bear the name of its location, but to have served its community and prospered through tough times and plentiful ones now for a century. The City of Roxboro brings a proclamation today that was read in our City Council meeting last week, and before it is presented, I would like to recognize the Roxboro City Council members in attendance today. Mayor Pro Tem Cynthia Petty, Councilman Mark Phillips, Councilman Peter Baker, Councilman Tim Chandler. Thank you all for coming today. Proclamation, Roxboro Savings Bank Centennial Celebration, February 14, 2023. Whereas February 14, 2023 marks the 100-year anniversary of Roxboro Savings Bank, which was founded as Roxboro Building and Loan on this date in 1923. And whereas Roxboro Savings Bank has occupied 4 locations in the uptown Roxboro area before building its current facility at 313 South Main Street and its Timberlake Commons branch location at 5420 Durham Road. And whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to this magnificent and memorable anniversary and to the celebration which will commemorate the occasion. And whereas the bank made its most significant community contribution in celebration of this company milestone toward the completion of the Uptown Park, known today as Roxboro Savings Centennial Park. And now therefore I, Marilyn P. Newell, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Roxboro, do hereby proclaim February 14, 2023 as Roxboro Savings Bank Day in Roxboro, North Carolina, and ask our citizens to honor the immeasurable support they have provided to the citizens of Roxboro, Person County, and the surrounding areas. Thank you.
Thank you, Marilyn, and thank you to all of the City Council members who are with us today. We very much appreciate your time. I'm pleased next to invite another distinguished guest to the podium, Gordon Powell, Chairman of the Person County Board of Commissioners. Gordon is an advocate for local business and a friend of our bank.
Thank you, and welcome everyone to this momentous occasion here today. And it's an honor and a privilege to be here. I'd like to acknowledge two of my fellow board members. Vice Chair Derek Sims is in the audience, and Commissioner Charlie Palmer is here. Those are the only other two that I see. So welcome to both of you, and we all certainly are honored to be part of this ceremony here today. We did, as a board, approve proclamation about this event at our last board meeting, which is something very seldom done by the Board of Commissioners, but it's certainly something that is worthy, and we want to proclaim this day and join in the celebration. Personally, I'd like to say 100 years. Wow. I'm not quite that old, but I've been around a while. But this institution has served the citizens of Person County with distinction and honor. This institution has made dreams come true in Roxboro, Person County, and even beyond. It made the dream of home ownership possible by countless, endless people. It made the dream of extended or new businesses a reality here in Person County. And it has played a great part in economic development in the city of Roxboro and Person County. So you guys are to be commended. Pat yourself on the back if you need that. But you are really an example of what exemplifies life in Person County, and where we always like to say, everything is better in person, and you help make it that way. So at our last board meeting, we did read a proclamation, and that proclamation says, proclamation celebrating 100 years of Roxboro Savings Bank. Whereas Roxboro Savings Bank was founded in 1923 to serve the greater Person County community, and whereas Roxboro Savings Bank is a state-chartered community bank headquartered in Roxboro, and whereas Roxboro Savings Bank operates 2 branches in Person County, which supports the continued growth in our community, and whereas Roxboro Savings Bank's mission is to continue to be recognized as second to none in the level of customer service provided in Roxboro, Person County, and surrounding areas, and whereas February 14th, 2023 marks the 100th anniversary of Person County and surrounding areas, as February 14th, 2023 marks the 100th, 100th anniversary of Roxboro Savings Bank founding charter. Now, therefore, the Person County Board of Commissioners do hereby urge citizens to celebrate the celebrated centennial anniversary of Roxboro Savings Bank for the 100 years of modern banking products, personalized services, as well as community service, and proudly proclaim February 14th, 2023 as Roxboro Savings Bank Day in Person County, adopted this 6th day of February 2023, signed Gordon Powell, Chairman of Person County Board of County Commissioners, and attested Brenda Reeves, Clerk to the Board. So congratulations, and thanks to everyone. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman Powell, and thank you to all of the county commissioners for your ongoing support. We are truly humbled by this recognition from both the city and the county. The self-reliance and mutual determination of the people of Person County was displayed on February 14th, 1923. Exactly 100 years ago today, citizens pooled their resources to capitalize Roxboro Building and Loan Association, and the dream of homeownership became a reality for families who, in return, provided their neighbors with dividends on their savings. Today, Roxboro Savings Bank has a uniquely vested relationship with this community. We can only prosper when the local economy is healthy, and we invest locally to promote financial security and growth. Funding still comes from local depositors who continue to own the institution. Because of their loyalty and the retention of profits consistently earned year over year, we have never had to rely on outside capital. Our success over the past century is a testament to the character of our customers, the hard work of bank employees, and prudent management through a series of historic challenges. Less than a decade after founding the bank, the Great Recession caused unprecedented economic hardship and the failure of thousands of banks throughout this country. But your bank persevered. Through the Second World War, the cultural upheaval of the 1960s, the inflation and resulting stagflation of the late 1970s and early 1980s, the savings and loan crisis of the 1990s, your bank remained healthy. In 2008, numerous housing lenders collapsed during the Great Recession. Roxboro Savings Bank remained well capitalized. And just 2 years ago, in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, we provided credit without interruption and grew the bank at a faster pace than at any time prior. During good times and bad, we have endeavored to be a dependable facilitator of payments, a safe and accessible repository, and a reliable source of financing to the households and small businesses in the communities we serve. The first Roxboro Savings Bank customers carried passbooks and called their banker on a rotary phone. In 2023, their great-grandchildren text their favorite banker and bank on their mobile devices. The way we operate has changed, but our mission and values still reflect the spirit envisioned by our founders. Friends and neighbors supporting one another through mutual determination. For 100 years, across 5 generations, we have worked hard to be the bank envisioned by our founders. We thank our customers and stakeholders for your incredible patronage and trust. We are extremely proud and deeply grateful as we celebrate our first century of service and begin our second. I would like to ask Chairman Lindsay T. Tommy Wagstaff Jr. to come forward, along with Jagrette Witt and Jane Long, for the ceremonial blowing out of our birthday cake. Jagrette is a former managing officer and director who served the bank with distinction for more than 7 decades before her retirement last year. Jane has served as managing officer, is our senior vice president, and a member of the board of directors. Her contribution to Roxboro Savings Bank cannot be overstated. If the 3 of you would please come forward. On 3, we'll say happy birthday and 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, thank you all. We will conclude the formal portion of the program with a ribbon cutting to usher in our second century of service. Would the members of the bank's Centennial Committee please come forward? These employees and directors have given their time and energy to plan this event, and I sincerely appreciate the efforts. This planning has been underway for nearly 2 years. I would also like to ask 2 significant figures in the history of Roxboro Savings Bank to come forward. Former chairman, Mr. Al Cole, and longtime managing officer and member of the board of directors, Mr. Leon Long.
Y'all turn around, there you go. Right this way. Take it off
Good to see you. Things are
Practice cut. Do the fake cut.
On three.
Look at that. Watch it, Andy. On the cut on three.
1, 2, 3. That concludes the formal portion of the event. Thank you all for taking the time to be here today and for your support and for the support that we've enjoyed from your families and friends and ancestors. This is really a humbling experience for us. Don't know that we as individuals will be here for the next birthday, but we're going to work really hard to make sure that the bank is able to have that birthday. Please enjoy fellowship, refreshment, and we have some giveaways, some things that you can't get anywhere else. Thank you.